had raised a lot of questions.
The Auditor General says he has followed up 17 government loans and discovered that many of these loans are not absorbed, which is a problem. This is in the face of reports showing that the national public debt has risen to over 97 trillion shillings.
We noted that most of these loans will not be absorbed by the time of their expiry of their tenure. And ahead in the table there, we give you what are those loans where we are seeing that there is most likely they are not going to be able to make it.
The call came as the Auditor General met MPs on the accountability committees, in public accounts committees in charge of central government, local government, and the Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises (COSASI). The MPs were looking at the key highlights in the Auditor General's report of 2023-2024 financial year.
Chairman, that the report goes deep and shows us who are these gold exporters. Where did the gold come from? Where were they mining it from? And which destination did this gold go?
We had KCCA here. Even one of your staff had to change and said, no, these are not the figures. We shall go back and whatever the figures. So we are concerned when you are auditing and you are coming into a conclusion.
The Auditor General is also concerned by the time taken to process a given loan, which on average a loan takes 756 days to be processed, saying this hinders quick service delivery to Ugandans.
If you are going to approve a project 2.5 years after the initial numbers have been put on the table, are those numbers still valid with the inflation that we talk about, with all those assumptions that you've laid?
The Auditor General has said that some entities, including the Electoral Commission, Uganda Road Fund, the Department of Ethics and Integrity, the Presidential Initiative on Bananas, and districts such as Mubende, Ntoroko, Manafa, Chibale, Kapchoro, among others, their audits were qualified. A qualified opinion of the Auditor General refers to issues when the auditors identified material misstatements in the financial statements.
The disclaimer is the Presidential Initiative.
It's the Presidential Initiative. No wonder.
The MPs raised questions about the independence of the Auditor General.
And some of the reports that we come across with unqualified opinions, we ask ourselves why, while interfacing, we discover that we think this agency should have had a qualified opinion. How do you rule out corruption in your office?
And in the 30 years or so I've been in that office, I've not seen an Auditor General being directed to do anything.
The MPs say they will continue to scrutinize the Auditor General's report to ensure that Ugandans have value for money.
Don't you think it is time for us to conduct a value for money audit? In even Parliament, whether we should have 529 members, maybe that would, or 500, whatever the number, 569, because we're about to add.
We are also looking for was those areas of concern, and I think they have come out very clearly. And we are also treating this exercise as a risk gathering exercise.
However, the Auditor General says in the financial year under review, he was to conduct 3,002 audits, but he was able to conduct 2,832. 170 audits delayed due to financial constraints. Juma Kiria, NTV.